But it's only when we really begin to hear the stories of people who are on the land, love the land, their DNA is on the land, their blood is on the land, that we really grasp how serious a deal this is. And I believe that white America doesn't really care. And I think that's one of the problems. That's one of the problems with our congressional folks. I think there's an absence of political courage on behalf of both sides of the aisle. I think there is an absence of political courage on behalf of white people and Black people. I only hear of what Senator Booker is doing and what Senator Warnock is doing. And I hear what Senator Warren is doing, and we know what she's done all the way back to 2019 when we kind of called her out and said, no, Black farmers aren't losing their land because of the heirs property issue. They're losing their land because of malfeasance on the part of the USDA. And she stopped in her tracks. She engaged us, did she not, Lawrence? She engaged us thanks to your leadership, and she developed the law, the Justice for Black Farmers Act of 2020 and then 2021 that Warnock was able to pull two pieces out of and plug into the American Rescue Plan Act. And then, thanks to a bunch of frivolous and racist white lawsuits around the country, the money that was there for debt relief for Black farmers under Section 1005 of the American Rescue Plan Act, it got buried. It got buried in the courts. And the USDA, I think, did not have the political courage to take off their gloves and duke it out with those farmers. Now, those farmers claimed reverse discrimination. But when I find out how many dollars they got from subsidies, from coronavirus relief funds, and from the failed tariff war with China, as compared to what's going on with Ms. Atchison and Mr. Stovall and Mr. Rabala, then they are just full of crap. They are pulling a political stunt in the courts, and the USDA and DOJ are letting them get by with it. Now, I'm not terribly pleased with the way this IRA of 2022 has spun out, but I recognize why it is that Booker and Warnock and all the other senators had to do it that way. And I really agree with what Mr. Stovall said a few moments ago, that it really is off the backs of Black suffering that white farmers are going to get some debt relief. They had to do away with the language. And we were warned about that, were we not, Lawrence? We were warned about that back when we were dealing with Joe Biden's transition team, when one of his political people, one of his lawyer folks says, what you're asking for is unconstitutional. And then lo and behold, look at where we are now. And so I'll shut up, but let me just say one more time that our people in Washington, D.C. lack the political courage to get things done. And it's not just the white folks, and I can nail the white folks because I'm a white folk, but I can also talk critically about the Black folks because I see what they're not doing that they could be doing. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.